Okay, from the PDF I have shared,
Yes,
you can see the basic approach, how to handle each of the critical reasoning questions. So this is the standard method, you know, for beginners. Okay.
okay.
So these are the major question types you will see in your real examination, even any mock test. These are the question types, critical reasoning question types you will see. On the whole, you will see 10 critical reasoning questions out of 23 verbal reasoning questions. Okay. So the first
Okay.
model we have to deal with is assumption questions.
Assumption.
So how can we understand, how can we know the given question is assumption?
Okay.
So in the question stem, there will be follow-up questions. There will be a question following the paragraph, right? Following the
Okay.
argument. Could be like the argument above assumes which of the following. Which of the following is an assumption? Assumes. These are the keywords to recognize the question is actually an assumption question type. So an assumption rests on, depend on. Okay, not
Yes.
only the assumption assumes or rests on, you may even come across other keywords in the question stem like depend on.
Okay.
Okay, rely on. Rely on, depend on, rest on. So presupposition. Okay, if you are able to find out these keywords as part of question stem, which immediately follows the argument paragraph, you have to recognize that it is an assumption question.
Assumption.
Okay,
What?
so there will be a standard process to handle any assumption questions. So you should be able to split the given argument into claim and evidence, or conclusion or premise. Evidence is nothing else premise. Okay. Using Y test, there will be Y test as we handle the questions. You will clearly understand about it. You should be able to identify the gap in the argument. So you should be able to clearly understand the language shift between claim and evidences, and by applying your practical knowledge onto the argument, you can find some flaws, right? So once we
Okay.
handle the questions, you will understand more about these things, and you should be able to come up with your own assumption. So and then compare your assumption with the options, which is actually the closest instance that could be your answers, and you should be able to effectively eliminate the wrong answer types.
Okay.
Sometimes the right answer, you know might be more complexly written than the wrong answer, you know choices. In that case, the effective method is to eliminate wrong answer types, wrong answer choices. So ultimately, whatever the answer you can't judge after eliminating the four wrong answer choices, whatever the option you are left with, whatever the option you can't judge, that is going to be your right option. So it's not always necessary to to have a skill to reason why a particular option is correct. It's okay if you are able to eliminate other four options, and if you are able to reason why you have eliminated other four options, that's cool. That's enough. The right option may be correct by different reasons that the students may not be able to understand. The students may not be well equipped or skilled enough to judge why a particular option is correct. But students must gain a skill, why other four options are actually wrong. A skill to reason why other four options are actually wrong.
Wrong.
Why other four options have been eliminated. Okay. So
Okay.
you need not to reason why a particular option correct, but you should be able to reason why other options are wrong.
Wrong.
Okay, right. So you may come across some irrelevant answer choice, eliminate choices that out of scope kind of answer choices, unnecessary information. Some answer choices contain some strong language, right? Always, never, everyone, cannot. So these answer choices should
Oh.
be eliminated based on extreme language. Okay, the first strong answer
Okay.
type you should be able to eliminate is out of scope.
Okay.
The second is extreme language, right?
Okay.
The next one is the question is asking you to find out assumption, right? Okay, the question
Yes.
following the argument asks you to find out the correct assumption. But the one of the options may strengthen or weaken the argument. Mostly you won't find out any strengthening argument, strengthening answers. Strengthening sometimes can also look like assumption. So the test maker won't confuse the students by giving strengthening options for
And
any assumption questions. Definitely you will see
we can.
some options weakening the argument. So these are the wrong answer types given. Okay.
That hurt the conclusion.
So it's all about, improving your understanding ability. So Gmat verbal section is, far more difficult than GRE verbal section. Most students even afraid of, uh, feared of, the GRE verbal section. But this Gmat verbal section is can definitely make you to feel, that this is more difficult than GRE verbal section. So of course in GRE
Okay.
verbal section, some advanced vocabulary knowledge is also necessary. Although you are, unable to use such, you are even you don't need to be master of advanced vocabulary to handle these questions. But the content of these GMAT passages uh, would be sometimes uh, pure subjectual. If you don't know the related topic, if you haven't even come across that topic before, it is really difficult to understand exact meaning of them. Of course you need not to understand exact meaning all the time, but during the practice, to improve your understanding ability, you have to, you know strive for effort for accuracy of understanding. In the real examination, even 60 to 70% of understanding of any passage can definitely make you to get more number of questions correct. But in the, practice, you have to, try for accuracy of understanding. Clear?
Okay. Okay.
Right. During practice, you should be you should be certain about exact meaning of each and every sentence of any passage or paragraph you are working on.
Okay, sir.
Right? That definitely, enables you to effectively follow process of elimination. Even you understand exact meaning of the argument, sometimes you can't pick which is the right one. In that case, process of elimination definitely work as you have understood exact meaning of the related paragraph or passage or argument. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this is actually one of the arguments given, right? Can you please read this aloud, ma?
The technological conservatism of tennis racket manufacture is a reflection of the kinds of demand they are trying to meet. The only tennis players who are seriously interested in innovation and willing to pay for it are professional players. Therefore, innovation in tennis racket technology is limited by what authorities will accept as standard for purposes of competition in professional tennis.
Okay.
Is that
And try to
necessary?
understand what it exactly mean for 1 minute. Please try to understand this paragraph yourselves for 1 minute, and then I'll start explaining.
The only tennis players who are seriously
We don't have any other student yet.
willing to pay for it are professional players. Therefore, innovation tennis racket technology. Tennis racket technology is limited by what authorities will accept as standard. Seriously understanding and innovation and willing to pay for it are professional. Yes, the technological conservatism of tennis. Meet kinds of demand they are trying to meet. Manufacturing.
Okay, buddy, let me explain.
Yes.
The technological conservatism of tennis racket manufacturers. So, technological conservatism of tennis racket manufacturers. Tennis racket manufacturers are actually, designing the same kind of tennis rackets for over a period of time till now. Okay.
Okay.
So they're actually designing the tennis rackets in the same shape, in the same manner, the same tennis rackets for a long time. For a long time now. That's what it is. Okay. Is a reflection why they are actually designing, why they are releasing the same kind of tennis rackets for a long time now is that's actually reflection of kinds of demand they are trying to meet. Okay, the demand in the market is just to get such sort of markets only. Why they are designing the same kind of tennis rackets? Because in the market the demand is for such tennis rackets only.
Okay.
Okay, in the market
Demand.
the people
The
are
demand
asking
is
for
only for
such sort
such
of tennis
rackets.
rackets. So that's why they are not creating any innovative tennis rackets. They are designing similar kind of, same kind of tennis rackets for a long time now. Okay,
Okay. Yes.
because that's what getting sold. That's what the demands they are getting. As per the demand, they are creating the similar kind of, same kind of tennis rackets. Have been designing the same kind of tennis rackets for for the long time now, right? The
Okay.
only tennis player who are seriously interested in innovation and willing to pay for it. Okay, even these tennis racket manufacturers design any new kind of tennis racket, who will purchase them?
Only the tennis players who are seriously interested.
Professional tennis players are ready to purchase them. Okay, so let me cut the first sentence is actually a kind of background information. So let me understand the second sentence. Second sentence is giving professional players
Professional.
only.
Yes.
Hmm. Professional players are
Buy the rackets.
uh, willing to buy the innovative tennis rackets. Am I right, buddy?
Yes.
If they produce any innovative tennis racket, who will buy? Only professional
Only
players.
professional players.
Okay, professional players are there to buy. Then why they are releasing innovative tennis rackets?
Therefore, innovative tennis racket technology.
Innovation tennis rackets. Okay, therefore means till here somehow it is a base information or
Basic.
background information based on which author has his own opinion. Generally such opinions are going to be given just beyond therefore, thus, so, consequently. Have you got my point, buddy?
Yes.
Okay, so somehow I can say this is the premise. The only tennis player
Therefore, innovation in tennis
premise.
racket technology is limited by what authorities
And
will
after therefore,
accept.
whatever the idea you have found is author's conclusion or claim.
Conclusion. Yeah. Okay.
So what author want to convey ultimately based on the information, factual information he has presented. So what's the factual information he mentioned?
Tennis
So
racket technology
racket manufacturers are producing same kind of tennis rackets
without authorities.
because that is absolutely as per the demand in the market. So even although they design or produce any new kind of tennis rackets, professional players are the only players ready to buy them. That's the facts, factual information he presented. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. What is his opinion now? Innovation in tennis racket technology is actually limited by what authorities will accept as standard for purposes of competition in. So have you understood this?
Yes. So
So,
competition
okay, if
education
they produce
purpose.
any innovative tennis rackets, the professional players first ask them whether this innovative tennis racket is accepted by the authorities or not. Because professional players
Okay.
should play for the tournaments or
Tournaments.
competitions, right?
Yes.
So they are ready to purchase. But if the tennis racket is not as per the authority standards, if the innovation is not as per the authority standards, do do they purchase it?
No.
No, because professional players are for competitions. If the innovative tennis racket is not accepted in the competition, they won't purchase again.
Yes.
Right, buddy? Why? Have you got the real reason why they are not producing innovative tennis rackets, although there are professional players to purchase them? Because although they create innovative tennis rackets, the innovation must be as per the authority standard.
Accepted by the authorities. Okay.
So this is actually the evidence. The first sentence I have briefly written. Let me write the conclusion, and then we will find out assumption. Assumption is always unstated one, buddy. Unstated fact. What author believes as true, but always unstated, indirectly said. Okay.
Indirectly say.
The conclusion is this one, this sentence. Let me brief this one.
Okay.
The innovation of tennis rackets is limited or restricted, right?
Okay. Why? Authorities.
Authority standards. Authority
Standards
standards.
for purpose of
So,
competition.
uh, so you can raise why question onto this particular conclusion, like why innovation tennis racket is limited by authority standards. The evidence must be the answer. Okay,
Okay.
but if you raise why innovative tennis racket is limited by authority standards, but evidence is not giving uh, as a reason. The evidence whatever we have written is not a
Correct
straight
reason.
reason. Straight reason, because author might have missed some information which actually connects these evidence and the claim,
Okay.
right? So author must have missed. Why author miss some information? Because author feels that the reader would know that such basic information,
Is enough.
himself or herself. Author believes this is a common information, so readers would know. No need to specify additionally, as a part of my argument. That's how the examiner, the author might feel, and he misses the link between the evidence and claim as part of his argument. You should be able to find out that link. That link is nothing else the assumption, unstated,
Okay.
which is also true as per author's idea.
Okay.
Clear? So how to find out the link? Just try to eliminate the common meaning from both claim and evidences, buddy. So what's the common meaning? Innovation, innovative tennis rackets.
Innovation.
Eliminate it. Okay.
Assumption needed.
So you have
Professional players willing to
only
buy.
professional players willing to buy is actually limited by authority
Authority
standards.
standards.
Now try to write these two phrases into a meaningful sentence. That's going to be the author. That's going to be the idea that author missed to include in his argument to have a clear, more clear understanding of the argument. So the link is missing, right, buddy?
Yes.
The link is now clear. What is that? Professional player
Professional
willing
players
to
willing to
buy.
buy, but
Professional
is
players willing
limited.
to buy the innovative tennis racket, but the innovative tennis racket must be as per the authority
Authority
standard.
standards.
Have you got my point, buddy?
Yes.
You got the particular sentence. What kind of tennis
Are
rackets the
likely to
professional players
increase
ready to
as
buy?
a result of technological
Although they are ready to buy innovative tennis racket, the innovation of the tennis racket must be as per
is
the
less
authority standard,
authority standards.
right?
Yes.
Let me write. Professional players
Willing
willing
to
to buy innovative tennis racket,
racket,
right?
but nation
Innovative
tennis.
tennis rackets. Whose means of which here, okay? Whose means not like candidate. It
Whose
refers to tennis rackets.
tennis rackets?
Uh, whose innovation is
Limited.
whose innovation? It's not limited. Below the authority standards. Obey the authority standards. Okay.
Okay.
Whose innovation is as per or as per below or not beyond. Okay. As per the
Below or not beyond.
as per the authority's prescription or authority standards.
Yeah.
Clear, buddy?
Yes.
If this is the case, like professional players buy only innovative tennis rackets whose innovation is actually as per the authority standards, the manufacturer should always has the restriction.
Yes.
Can he create any innovative tennis racket as per his wish?
No,
No,
no.
if he creates an innovative tennis racket, again the professional
It
player
cannot be
asks
accepted.
like, ask and check the innovative tennis racket whether it is as per the authority standards or not. They may or may not purchase it. So, the manufacturer would design such innovative tennis rackets due to these restrictions. Buddy,
Yes.
so if this is the case, professional players, although they're ready to buy the innovative tennis rackets, they asked for the innovation must be as per the authority standards. So the manufacturer has more restrictions when he creates any innovative tennis rackets. So can we expect manufacturer to produce innovative tennis rackets?
No. If it is
No, because although he designs or produces any innovative tennis racket, that he has to check whether it is as per authority standards or not.
yes.
That's why they are producing same kind of tennis rackets.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes. Understood.
Please observe this sentence. Is it stated in the argument, given argument?
No, not that
No.
much.
Is it true as per the author? As per the argument?
Yes.
Yes. That is assumption. You can say this is
Assumption.
assumption. Why? Why it is assumption? Why author? Because author assumed this as true. So unstated. This is basically
Unstated.
unstated in the argument, and also fact as per the author. Fact as per the argument, as per the author and argument.
Okay.
And also as per the
Argument.
author. So now, please observe which of the following is an assumption made in drawing the conclusion above. Okay, we have to find out assumption.
Assumption.
Please check the answer choices. You have to keep this PDF open as I have just mentioned, right?
Yes, yes. The market for cheap traditional rackets cannot expand unless the market for technological advanced rackets also expands. Professional tennis rackets are likely to improve more as a result of technological innovations developed in small objects. Major manufacturing concerns. Professional companies do not generate a strong demand for innovations that fall outside what is sufficient for the purpose of competition. Technological conservation of tennis racket manufacturers results primarily from the desire to manufacture professional tennis rackets do not keep informed about Technological conservation system of tennis racket manufacturers decide manufacture product that gets generate a strong demand for innovative that focus on
This is the assumption, Madhu.
yes.
Okay. Now check the 5 options and which option is giving similar sense like this. And if you are unable to compare, just check any option has consists of any strong language, any option
Okay.
has unnecessary comparison, any option has kind of irrelevant information. Eliminate them. Whatever the option you are left with, please let me know.
With the market technological advanced rackets also expands. Rackets are likely to improve more as a result of technological innovations developed smart. The strong demand for innovations that fall outside what is officially recognized. Technology conservation. I think it's the third option. Professional tennis players.
There are 5 options. I told you to open this PDF on the other window.
Yes, I think the third option suits. Or
Ha, buddy. Please open the PDF on the other window and please check all the 5 options.
yes,
I have shared in the group, right? The
yes, I
PDF.
have opened. The market for cheap traditional rackets cannot expand unless the market for technologically advanced racket also expands. This may not be accepted as logically
Okay, this is
advanced.
not the right option. That's what you wanna say, right?
Yes,
Because nowhere similar. We need professional players are willing to buy the innovative tennis rackets if it is as per the authority standards. That's what
yes,
meaning, right? But it is talking
yes,
about cannot expand unless, so it is absolutely out of scope, irrelevant information, right?
yes. Professional tennis rackets are likely to improve more as a result of technological innovations developed in small workshops than as a result of technological innovations developed in major manufacturing concerns.
So there is a comparison I can see, right?
Yes,
More as a result of technological innovation developed in small workshops
then as a result of
than a result of major manufacturing concerns. So professional tennis rackets are likely to improve more in small workshops, more in small workshop, okay, less in manufacturing, more,
manufacturing,
you know,
more
less in
marketing. That
actually major manufacturing concerns. So there is no such comparison given anywhere in the argument, right? Can you see this sort of
yes,
comparison anywhere?
no, not
No. So no such comparison. The second option goes out based on no such comparison. Next, third one.
professional tennis players do not generate a strong demand for innovations that fall outside what is officially recognized as standard for the purpose of competition.
Okay, what does this mean? The professional players don't generate a strong demand. So they don't demand.
Yes, for innovations,
They
but
don't demand for
which
innovation.
fall outside, which is officially, which is
Not
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 officially recognized.
authorities,
Yeah.
not as per the authority standard.
If they are not as per the authority standard, they won't accept. So I
They won't
think
accept. So what do I have to do with this?
This might be the option.
Because this is giving a similar sense. So the right option would be, just paraphrase version of our idea, our predicted,
Our
assumption.
unstated.
The assumption what we have written is almost similar to the option C. This could be the answer, right?
Yes.
But it has been given, we have got willing to buy. The answer has actually given they don't buy.
Yes.
They don't buy if it is not as per the authority standards.
Authority standards.
We have written willing to buy if it is as per the authority standards, right?
Yes.
So just include not. If it is not, just include another not here.
Yes.
Same, right?
Yes.
Is not as per the authority standards.
They would want
Professional
it.
players are not willing to buy innovative tennis racket whose innovation is not as per authority standards. The same now,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
So you can't eliminate this. Just keep it aside. The technological conservatism of tennis racket manufacturers. Continue, ma,
Results.
please.
The technological conservatism of tennis racket manufacturers result primarily from their desire to manufacture a product that can be sold without being altered to suit different nation markets.
What it is
Primarily,
actually talking about,
but
without being
I,
altered to different national markets, anywhere mentioned like this.
no, it's not at all.
Technological conservatism of tennis racket manufacturer results. What happens if they design, produce the same tennis rackets is results primarily from. Oh, no, it is actually giving reason why they create such sort of tennis rackets. Results primarily from their desire to manufacture a product that can be sold without being altered to suit different national markets. Is this the reason given in the argument anywhere why they are
No,
producing similar sort of conservative? This is not the reason
no.
given. It is something kind of reversal, out of scope, wrong information.
The other,
Why they are producing similar sort of same kind of tennis rackets? But what's the reason given
which
in the? Uh,
which can only be accepted by the authorities. Only those.
ah, So whatever they wanna create, that must be accepted by authority standards. Due to
Yes.
that restriction, they are not willing to, produce innovative tennis racket. But it has been sentence has been given with a different reason, something else, irrelevant.
It's not at
Next.
all. The authorities who set standards for professional tennis rackets do not keep informed about innovative racket design. They do have the information, right? But
Authorities who set standards for professional tennis racket don't keep informed about.
innovative racket design.
So it gives a sense like authorities won't tell anybody about the innovative tennis racket design.
Uh, it's not
Something
wrong.
irrelevant, nowhere related. Once again, out of school. Okay.
Yes.
So the right option, as we are left with the
Third,
third one, C is
third
the right.
one.
Clear, ma?
Yes, sir.
This is how you should be able to think and handle. So please observe, I have specifically, encircled some phrases from each of the options
Okay, I've checked.
that made the related options eliminated.
Okay.
Right? You should be able to
Mm.
pick such sort of phrases, extreme language, irrelevant phrases, irrelevantly given phrases. That is useful to eliminate the related option,
Yes.
right?
Huh.
Okay, so
Yes.
even you don't understand any option, of course, you can't eliminate it. You have to keep it aside. For any option, if you can't judge whether it is correct or wrong, you don't have any right to eliminate it. Keep it. No
Yes.
problem. Try to eliminate as many options as you can, making use of irrelevant ideas, extreme language, unnecessary comparison, and all. Sometimes you may be left with two options. Please check in these two options again. Any unnecessary comparison, any extreme language, any uh, irrelevant information, extreme language, unnecessary information, unnecessary comparison. So whatever in the second round of perusal, you may check for again unnecessary comparisons, irrelevant information, extreme language.
Extreme
If you
language.
found anything,
We can
eliminate that,
eliminate.
pick the other.
Okay,
Have you got my
understood, sir.
point?
Ah, yes, understood.
That's how. So in so, sometimes you may not be able to understand exact meaning of the answer choices or the question. So you have to resort to process of elimination, like picking out, irrelevant information, unnecessary comparisons, and extreme language sort of things from the options, and useful to eliminate the related options. Whatever the options you are left with, and somehow it improves the probability of getting right answer, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, you haven't understood exact meaning of the paragraph or the answer choices. Based on your understanding, you should be able to, okay, as much as you understand, you should be able to try to eliminate the answer choices. So any option included with irrelevant information, any option included with unnecessary comparison, any option included with extreme language, and you may be left with another two options. Check these two. Based on your understanding, any option again included with these wrong answer types, eliminate that option.
Okay.
Okay, pick the other.
Yes.
That's how you can
Understood.
improve the probability of getting correct option. Clear?
Yes.
So we got only one students. We may expect more number of students from tomorrow onwards. I have even recorded this session. I'm gonna
Okay.
share this video with you, okay,
Okay.
for further reference, and for the students who are absent for the class can
Okay,
make
sir.
use of this video. So I'm gonna share this related link with you, okay.
Okay, sir.
So this video is going to be private, so can be accessed by only Global Tree students who join Global Tree. For some time now, I want to keep it public. Okay,
Okay.
anybody can watch it, but for few days,
Okay. Okay. Understood.
only a few days. Okay,
Yes,
so
understood.
and then after 1 week to 10 days, that's going to be private, and even once it has become private, the Global Tree students can access it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So for that, can you please share your email address with me individually on WhatsApp,
Okay.
so that the video can be accessed anytime you want.
Okay, sir. I will.